Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today is going to be all about the new Urban Decay Naked Metal Mania palette. Love the packaging. Stars is like one of my favorite shapes, and the faux glitter in the background. This is a hard plastic packaging. This palette dropped last week over on the Urban Decay website and this weekend over on the Ulta Beauty website. Here is the 12-pan color story. You do also get a dual-sided brush, which I'll be trying out in today's video, as you usually do with these naked palettes. Brace yourself, guys. This palette costs $59. I don't think I've ever paid $59 for a naked palette, but it just goes to show you guys nothing is immune to inflation. The prices of everything from the grocery store to gas to now, unfortunately, our makeup palettes have all seemed to have gone up. And I don't know that there's much we can do about it but pray for a sale. This palette again contains 12 shades. There are 5 different matte shades. The rest are going to be shimmer shadows. I thought that the palette swatched out really well. The only looks I've seen with this palette are what Urban Decay posts over on their Instagram, and there is one look in particular I'm going to try and recreate, but just kind of like make it my own, use different shadows. But I want to be creating 3 looks with this one. We're going to test out the quality, see how it performs. Urban Decay is just one of those, brands that I have always loved. I've always had a soft spot for them in my heart. I'm even wearing an Urban Decay t-shirt today. They are a brand that really got me started with colorful makeup when I was in my early 20s, and I can't seem to part with a lot of my older Urban Decay palettes. And if you're one of those, comment down below. I know the indie brands have better formulas, better shadows, at better price points, but when it comes to Urban Decay, yeah, I just feel like I want to try it. I feel like I want to try all that I can just because I grew up with this brand, and I'm not ready to say goodbye to them just yet. If it is your first time here on my channel, I want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steph. I am primarily a new makeup review channel. I also do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, foundation wear tests, which I am in the middle of this one right here, the Date Night Foundation from Euphoria. This is also available at Ulta. I do get ready with me makeup ranking videos. If that sounds great to you, I want to invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button, hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you are a diehard fan of Urban Decay, if you are like me and you grew up with the brand, and even though there are better palettes out there at more affordable price points, you just can't seem to let Urban Decay go, please give this video a huge thumbs up. And let's get started. If y'all want to see the 3 looks I'm about to create, keep on watching. And guys, I forgot to mention in the intro, but all of the makeup I'll be using in today's video will be linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I've primed my eyelids already. Unfortunately, I don't have the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I used to live for that eyeshadow primer, and I probably should get it again because I do enjoy it, but I'm using the one from Bella Beaute Bar. Okay, so let's dive into this palette. So all of the mattes are neutral, and then the fun pops of color are going to be the shimmer shadows, similar to that new Trevor by Dose of Colors palette, the Eternal Love palette. I like that concept. These shimmers, when compared to that particular palette, they don't have a clear base. They seem to be more opaque, so I think some of you might enjoy that a bit. Now, I think I am going to start, you see, like these 2 shades look so similar. I would have liked to have seen like something a little more different right here. And then they always seem to put like this bone shade in their palettes. I wish they would change that. I don't mind these 2 shades over here. Like, that's fine. That's gonna help me. This black will help me achieve one of the looks I want to create, but Yeah, I think these matte shades could have used some work. I'm going to go in first with this one, and then I think I'm going to skip over to the darker brown over here. So this one is called Sound Tower. The darker brown is called Road Crew. Now, this is the dual-sided brush. They always give a brush with the palette. There is a lot of kick up in the pan, but it could also be this brush that I'm using. So I'm going to focus this in the crease. I think your brush has a lot to do whether there's going to be kick up in the pan or not. I think it's a deciding factor because some brushes are a little more pointed. They have a little bit more texture to them than others. So just be careful with that because, yeah, there is quite a bit of kick up in the pan. And this is just a typical, you know, tan shade, a nice transition shade. For some of you, you might just find that this palette, you know, is perfect for everyday wear, maybe even into evening. If you put a black base down and then put the shimmers on top, that will give them a different effect. But for some of you, you can just do like a shade like this on the lid and then just do a shimmer, and that is your look for the day. And you know what? I think I want to try that. I think I'm going to try that. Let's do this first look a little more simple. So I'm going to take that same shade. I'm not going to use the darker brown, and I'm just going to run it down here on the lower lash line. I'm still using the same brush. The brush feels nice. It's doing the job. And I have done one of the Naked palettes that I reviewed. I used only the brush that came in the palette, so it can definitely be done. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over to the opposite end, and I'm going to go in with, let's see, what am I going to go in with? I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Maybe a combination of these two right here. I'm going to start with the darker one first. This one is called Trash, and then the other one is called Shred. And I'm going to spray the brush, just some setting spray, and focus that out here. Now I'm going in with Shred, and I did spray the brush. I just flipped it over to the other side. Not very shimmery. Well, I guess that looks okay. I mean, for everyday wear, you know, I guess. I'm not gonna say anything. Because I know for some of you, this is what you want. Like, this is the amount of shimmer you want for during the day. Maybe you just can't wear to work. I'm going in with the other shade again. Maybe you just can't wear like all those fun shadows. They want you to keep your makeup a little neutral. I get it. I mean, this might be the palette that fits in perfectly in your daily routine. I'm just going back in with the matte shade just to blend here on the edge. For me personally, like, my taste is more sparkle. I've always loved sparkle. Now for the inner corner, I think I'm just going to do this gold shade. This one is called Decadent. I'm using the Lunar Beauty #1 brush. That's a pretty shade. That has some nice sparkle to it. I kind of felt like these two are more maybe like satin shades. That could be the case. Okay, that looks good. They also sent me with this order a free 24/7 eyeliner pencil. It's a black one. I don't know that I'll use it for this particular look. I might, we'll see, but I'm going to pop off camera and do some finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look #1. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 1. I did add some lashes, and they are these like half lashes from Eylure Lashes. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay mascara. This is their, what is it called? Wild Lash Mascara. For the top lash line, I went in with a dark brown eyeliner, and it's this one right here from Rare Beauty. And for the lower waterline, I went in with my Moira eyeliner right here. It's like a flesh tone eyeliner, and it's in the shade 04 Peach. I like the way the look turned out. It's really simple. It's a very easy everyday look with just a little pop of gold in the inner corner just to give it some brightness, something a little bit different. But I think this is a very easy to wear to work type of look. And it was very easy to create and fast to create. So let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. So for look number 2, I am going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Studio. And then I'm going to go in with Road Crew, which is the dark brown shade. And I'm taking this shade on a BK 212. And wow, that's a little darker than I thought it was going to be. So the mattes seem to be performing well. Granted, this is only the second one, but I mean, that's some really good payoff there. You know, I forgot to mention that on this eye over here, I added that bone color shadow to the brow bone. And I'll probably do it for this look as well. I'm using my Refer 12 for that bone color shade just to lightly blend up here. That bone color shade is called Double Kick. Now on a Refer 13, I'm going in with Road Crew. Wow, this is a really deep brown that almost looks black. That's pretty good. I'm liking this. Okay, I think we have a pretty good blend going on here. Ooh, okay. All right, now I think I want to go in with this one right here. This one is called Scene. And I'm using a damp Morphe M124. I'm going to apply this all over the lid. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, that looks really good. I like this. Now what I want to do is with my finger, I'm going to pick up this silver shade right here called Spike Stud. I'm just going to apply it right here to the center. Wow. Ooh, that is stunning. This is beautiful. So you can see, okay, so these right here, these two shimmer shadows, they're definitely satins. These are more foiled. Oh gosh, I like that. Oh, I like that all day long. Now I think I'm gonna smoke out this dark brown shade Road Crew for the lower lash line. This is really gonna be a smoky eye. I'm using a BK A504. Now I want to do something, I want to mix my metals. So even though I have the gold over here, I want to try putting the gold in the inner corner for this look. Using the Lunar Beauty #1 brush again, just so you can see what mixing the shades look like. I mean, we do this with our jewelry. I used to hate it. I used to hate mixing metal shades with my jewelry. And now I absolutely love it. And I love it in makeup, I think, more. Look at that. Ooh, I love the way this look turned out. Everything performs so, so well. So you see we have a more wearable look for work, daytime, definitely more evening. Of course, I would have worn this look to work. I would have worn any, I wore 2 different eye looks to work for so long. but I'm gonna do those finishing touches off camera. I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. Okay guys, here is look number 2. This so far has been my favorite. Wow, those silver shadows with that pop of gold, I love it. I did end up using the eyeliner that I got for free. This one is in the shade 0 for the lower waterline. For the top lash line, I used my Rare Beauty liquid eyeliner, and same lash and same mascara. I love it. I love it. 2 totally different looks. Daytime, evening, take your pick. I'm gonna go take some pictures. I'll be right back. I'll remove this look and then we'll start creating the third and final look. I'm gonna do something a little bit different, kind of something similar that I saw on the Urban Decay Instagram page. All right, so for look number 3, I'm gonna start by laying down this cream color shade all over the lid, and then we're gonna do a little bit of like a wing like this, and then I'm gonna connect it down here. I think you guys, I know you guys have seen looks like this, but it's just something I've been dying to try. And I'm gonna use the matte black to do like this wing work with. So I'm hoping it's gonna turn out the way I have it envisioned in my head. We'll see. I'm using the Lunar Beauty number 3 brush, and I'm just gonna apply this again to the lid, kind of just to give it a base. And do a little bit up here by the brow bone. Kind of wish this was perhaps a matte white. I don't feel like we get a lot of matte white with these Naked palettes. We get a lot of these bone shades, so yeah, kind of wish that was different. Now I'm going to go in with the matte black. This one's called Heavy. It looks like it is a sequin shade, so a matte with a little bit of sparkle, which is fine. I'm using my Rephr 12, and I'm just gonna follow the natural shape of my eye. Something just like that. I think you can see, wow, that almost looks blue, right? It's black in the pan. Now I'm gonna connect. See, this is gonna be the tricky part, at least for me. Go slow. Here we go. Ooh, I love it. It turned out right so far. Now, if you wanted to, you could just leave it like this. Do something smoky down here. I'm actually just going to bring a little bit of the black down here, just like right here to the outer corner. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm gonna pick up the pink shade right here. This one is called Power Chords. Actually, no, I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I'm gonna use my Rephr 3, and I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna apply that on top. Ooh, how pretty. And a little bit. Again, you just follow the natural shape of your eye. I love that. I love that so, so much. I'm gonna add a little bit of that down here as well, since I did lay down the black down here. Okay, now you could just leave it like this. I actually think I'm going to. I don't think I'm gonna put anything in the center just because I want like this graphic liner to be the focal point. But I am gonna do something for the inner corner, and I think I'm gonna do the silver. So there's gonna be one shimmer shade, and it's this one right here that I don't get to use. That one's called Headbang, but I'm gonna go back in with Spike Stud. Same Rephr 3. I'm just gonna add that right here. love it. Okay, one last thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up just that magenta shade, Power Chords, and I'm going to spray it, and I'm just going to add that right here. So it's definitely an opaque shade. It doesn't need the black base, but you can see what happens when you add the black base. It like totally makes it pop. Now you could have easily just done this top part and just done some mascara. You didn't necessarily need to put like anything down here, but I'm just trying different things. I love that. I think it turned out pretty good and was actually really fast, really easy. I'm gonna go add the finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 3. Okay guys, here is the completed look number 3. A little different than what I usually do, but I love the way it turned out. I think it's so much fun. Same lashes, mascara. For the top lash line, I used the Urban Decay Zero, is it Zero? Yeah, Zero Eyeliner. And then for the lower waterline, I went in with an LA Girl Neon Shockwave Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Blaze. I think it tied in perfectly. I love it. And it was easy. It was easy to do. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts on this new Metal Mania palette from Urban Decay. Okay guys, so 3 looks later, 11 shades later, because I got to use 11 out of the 12 shades that are in this palette. I really liked it. I had a real good time. Like, this is getting me excited about Urban Decay again. I thought that the mattes were pigmented. They blended out really well, and they're neutral to where, again, you can create an everyday go to work type of look, or you can do something fun like the 2 looks that I have on, maybe for evening, going out, whatever it is. But I think it's a really versatile palette. I love the pop of pink. These 2 shimmer shadows are amazing. They're like really foiled. The gold is awesome. This was the only one I didn't get to use. These 2 right here are more like satin shades, but then the mattes are fantastic. I got to use all of the matte shades. I love the packaging. I've always loved stars. This is getting me excited about Urban Decay again. I think if you were going to choose between this palette and the new Too Faced palette that came out, forget that one. Definitely go with this one. This is good quality. Like, this is a solid performing palette. And I know it's $59. I wish it wasn't. But what can we do, guys? I mean, everything unfortunately is going up. It's just crazy. I hope this whole inflation thing just starts coming down, you know, as we head into 2024. Who knows? But I hate that it's affecting our makeup, because we want our makeup to be good and we want it to be at an affordable price point. But I'm here to tell you, if you saw this in store at Ulta, if you saw it on the Urban Decay website, if you've been seeing it on Instagram or TikTok, whatever it is that you watch, I had a great time with it. I didn't have any issues with it. Like, everything performed really well. Maybe get some Ulta points and buy this, or wait for Ulta to have a sale where prestige brands are included, or even if you buy directly from the Urban Decay website, Labor Day's coming up, they might be having a sale, or you can always earn points over there on the Urban Decay website to like take $5, $10, even $15 off of your order, depending on how many points you have. But I think it's one of their best naked palettes in quite some time, and I'm definitely giving it 2 thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts now, guys. What did you think about the 3 looks I created? Which one was your favorite? Are you team 1, 2, 3, none, all? Sound off in the comments down below. Let me know if the Urban Decay Naked Metal Mania palette is going to find its way into your stash. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. And I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.